and welcome if you're new. So today I just wanted to look at a collective, snapshot or whatever the word is, a collective view of the energies of 2025. Of course, we're all in different places, and depending on, the level that you're at, you're going to be experiencing the energies differently. So just keep that in mind. And I hope that you all had a deeply transformative 2024. And I am wishing all of you a most beautiful 2025. So before I get into it, I am going to go ahead and just get some cards and some decks, and then we will pull the tarot. So the energies of 2025 for the collective, what energies can we expect? So I'm going to get two from this deck. What are the energies of 2025 that we can expect? The main influences, the main energies of 2025. Apparently we're getting three from this deck. So let's see. And then let's get one from this deck. The main energies of 2025. The primary influences and energies that we can expect as a collective. Okay, this wanted to come right out. Along with, I was going to get one more, this one. The main influences and energies of 2025, and I got these new fortune cards for Christmas, so I'm going to pull some fortunes, which we will look at the end. So these are collective energies. So the main energies for 2025, what can we expect for the main energies and influences of 2025? Okay, so we have take a breather with last quarter moon in Cancer. We have new moon in Gemini, think it through. We have new moon in Sagittarius, focus on the positive. We have moth with mystery, concealment, illusion. And then we have red rose with hidden secrets. Three things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. And we have primrose, youthful love. If I had a single flower for every time I think of you, I could walk forever in my garden. Wow, okay. So I feel like there was one, oh yes, I'm gonna get a couple cards from this deck. The main energies of 2025 for the collective. What energies can we expect the primary influences playing out for the collective? The primary influences playing out for the collective in this year of 2025. So we have two new moon cards, and they're opposing each other in Gemini and Sagittarius. So right away we know that we're entering a new cycle with two new moon cards focusing on starting something new. With the last quarter moon as the first card coming out, we could be starting the year, wrapping things up, concluding things. And this happens all the time in the month of January, I feel like, like everything is so fast moving in the holiday season. And then after New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, things kind of start to slow down. And so I'm really feeling that, like as we're moving into the spring equinox, like things are going to start picking up then. And that's when we're going to start seeing a lot of new things. New visions, things that we haven't even begun to imagine for ourselves yet. And I like that we have the opposition of Gemini and Sagittarius, because it's like we're expanding to new heights. We're reimagining things, we're realigning things like according to what we're being shown, but it's not without logic, it's not without reason, it's not without thinking it through. So there's going to be this balance this year around innovation, doing new things, and also thinking it through is what I'm feeling. Yeah, we're like, there's going to be a lot of fear also coming up in the collective. I mean, we're all feeling this. We're in a personal 9 year as well, or not a personal, a collective 9 year. And so this is a time of culmination, completion, wrapping things up to prepare for a brand new chapter. But I'm already feeling like we are on this precipice of the new. So with the 9, it's you know, the last 9 cycle that we had, I feel like it was a very heavy 9 cycle, 9 year, because was this 2016 or 20? I don't remember. However, I feel like it was a very heavy 9 year because it was the 9 year wrapping up prior to 2012, prior to things closing out. But then the first 1 year that we had, was that 2017? That's what's in my head, so correct me if I'm wrong. The first 1 year that we had, we really started, you know, for those of you who resonate with this, we really started consciously aligning post 2012, consciously calling in higher things, consciously healing, consciously releasing the lower. So this 9 year, rather than be, I'm not saying there isn't, it's depending on where you're at in the journey, there of course will be a lot of releasing and ending. However, for those who have been really conscious, like up to now, it really deliberate, really working through things, really focusing on the inner work. This 9 year is a lot about culmination, is what I'm feeling, seeing the fruits of your labor coming in more and more. So as we prepare for this spring season, it's kind of like taking stock. There could, with this take a breather also, I'm feeling this energy of, you know, I know, like in the United States and elsewhere in the world, I mean, not wanting to talk about politics, but we're on this precipice of major change, and it's inspiring fear, no matter, like, it's like we're all united in the fact that we don't know what's the truth. A lot of us have been on different sides of the spectrum, you know, seeing things differently. And now it's kind of like everything has become so chaotic that it's like dissolving into oneness is what I'm really feeling. And we're finding the unity through that. So in the first part of the year, there could be a lot of fear that I'm feeling coming in. And it's a message to take time, maybe not to spend a lot of time outside, to just take, like, you know, in public places, if you can help it. Just, this is, I mean, not that you can't, but this is just a time for going inward, for preparing for these major new beginnings that are coming with the spring, I'm feeling. And, you know, just tending to yourself, because this is going to be a big year. I'm truly feeling that. And with this moth, mystery, concealment, illusion, and this red rose, hidden secrets, and focus on the positive, I'm feeling like we could be, you know, confronted with a lot. I mean, we're all feeling this. It's been happening, and it's going to continue to happen. Confronted with a lot that's been hidden. So there's going to be a lot coming to light, and a lot of uncomfortable things, a lot that we haven't wanted to look at, that have been in the shadows. So for those of you watching, for those of you who resonate, who are on, you know, way showers or light workers, who are on a path of alignment, a path of coming into union, you know, it's our role to focus on the positive, to focus on the new world that we're creating, because things could feel scary, and that fear is uniting us. So as we drop into our hearts more and more, stepping forward and sharing the positive things that are coming in more and more and more and more, and not focusing less on the negative things that are coming to light. The revelations are important. However, the creation of the new, the alignment with the new, is really ultimately what's most important. There's going to be a lot of the collective focusing on what's coming to light. And things could get very dark and very bleak in that place. So it's a big message for light workers, way showers, to focus on the higher frequencies, what's being called in, to share your message, because this is what we're here. And many are stepping into new roles this year. And that's part of it, is focusing on creating the positive, creating the new. Because as we're completing this 9-year and things are coming into culmination, we're receiving, next year we're going to be entering a 1 year and we're going to be starting anew. So this is kind of this time of receiving and preparing for what's next. So many are being shown a lot more about what they're here to bring forward on earth, what they're here to create, what they're here to align with. So there's a lot coming to light even within ourselves, a lot of revelations about our higher destinies as well coming through. With this youthful love, I feel this message of, with everything, as I kind of touched on this, with everything coming to light that might be uncomfortable, that might have been in the shadows, we're finding unity through that. Like, there's less and less division, because there's actually, it can seem like a heightening division, but we're actually finding unity through that division, that we're all confused. Nobody has known. We've all been in the dark, and we're finding that unity through that. And so it's kind of like this new perspective of heart focus that, within yourself in your own life, you could have been mastering for a while now, but on a collective level, it feels new. It's this new opening up that's coming through. So let's see what else we have. We have mirror. Who or what is triggering you? We have inspiration, Cassiopeia inspiration. We have nourishment, gift of the mer people. And we have compassion. Yeah, this is what I was feeling, like this new love coming in, heart openings happening. The culmination of the inner work of self-love that many of you have been doing, since the previous 1 cycle year when we started that. It's bringing fresh inspiration. You're starting to feel more and more in union, more like you're coming from, you have solid foundations, like you have less lack, less you need from the outside world. And because of this, you're able to provide that positive inspiration out to others. Because like I was talking about, in the collective and within our own lives, there could still be a lot coming up to help us, fully let go. Because 9 is an intense number. If there's anything left that needs to be seen, that needs to be healed, that needs to be looked at, that needs to be dissolved, it's going to come up. So it's a focus on self-care, self-love, if anything like that is going on this year, because there could be a lot coming to light. There could be a lot of personal things that are needing to come to a close, needing to be looked at. So it's this dual energy of things coming up to be completed, receiving the culmination of the previous work, being shown the paths that are going to be opening up for you in the coming years, and taking some steps to begin them as well. So this is what I'm feeling, like a lot being shown to us. I'm feeling a lot who have been very focused on the path of divine union, starting to see like the holographic realities more and more. And these realities, we're able to see them before they occur in the physical. So because of this, those who are going to be receiving more and more access to this ability, they're able to see the realities that are highest aligned, that and what it will take to manifest, materialize these realities. And it's coming from love, these new beginnings. So it's this contrast of like things from the old coming up that might be dark and ugly, but then we're moving into these new beginnings that are coming from the heart-centeredness is really what I'm feeling with that compassion. And yeah, the bottom of the deck here, I have unification, oneness, healing code. And that's truly what I'm feeling is, You know, we've been moving through so much polarity, so much division for so long, and this being a year that a lot of that polarity, a lot of that division is, like, again, as I was talking about, it may come up strongly, but it's going to start dissolving more and more, and we're going to start feeling more and more in unity. So, you know, if things are coming up, like the division, the polarity, it might come up strongly. So if that happens throughout the year, you know, go within, focus on yourself, focus on, you know, nourishing yourself, giving yourself what you need, filling yourself back up. And in this space, also being shown a lot about what you're going to be calling in, what's higher aligned in the years to come. Because we're preparing for, again, a brand new cycle. So this is a big year of disclosure, a year of dissolving the polarities into unification and preparing for the next. So I wanted to pull some tarot cards and we will get a little more information. And then at the end, I will look at these fortune cards that I pulled. So the year of 2025, what energies can we expect as a collective in the year of 2025? Year of 2025, what energies can we expect as a collective? Year of 2025. For the collective. And then at the end, we will look at the hidden influence, underlying energy for the whole year. Okay, so we have the sun. That is beautiful. I love to see the sun card as the very first energy. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow. So new energy, new vitality, new life force coming in, success. However things look, we are moving someplace better, someplace brighter. If fear comes up very strongly, to do your best to dissolve the fear. Focus on that positive again, because that is where we're moving. You know, as many people talk about the two-world split and things like that, the two-world split is about our focus. Where is it that you want to align? Do you want to align with fear, or do you want to align with expansion, creativity, unity? And so it's like, there's going to be a lot of opportunities this year to decide where you want to go next. And then from that place, a lot of new passion coming in with this Ace of Wands, a lot of new energy. We have the Magician, and we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Six of Swords. Okay, so let me just tell you the positions of these cards. So the main theme of the year I have as the Sun and the Ace of Wands. So this is a year of things brightening, things getting easier. And even if it doesn't feel that way at all times, because there could be a lot, you know, like as I keep saying, coming to light, a lot of fears that come up strongly, a lot of feelings of anger, a lot of feelings of pain that come up to be healed. But what I'm feeling with this Sun card as the main theme is it's happening for you. You're going to move through it like with greater ease than ever before, is what I'm feeling, because it's this culmination of the work that we've already been putting in. So it's not as, you're going to be feeling more reward for the efforts that you put in, because you're at this time of receiving harvest, culmination, completion. And then from that, as you dissolve, as you receive more, as things become clearer and clearer, as you release more, there is greater life force, greater passion, greater inspiration. Again, we had inspiration here, new beginnings, vitality. We've been moving through a lot of, you know, health issues as well as a collective, and many have been feeling really challenged in their physical body. So I'm feeling newer, like fresh vitality coming in, greater excitement. So even if there are fears coming in, things coming in to be revealed for the collective, there's this ease in accepting that no more. We are starting anew in oneness. And then what needs nurturing I have is the Magician. So I'm feeling this as, this is a message about focusing on yourself. Because again, as I was talking about, there's going to be a lot being revealed collectively. A lot of events may occur. A lot of confusion, a lot of chaos that may want to come. So if that energy, do your best not to get triggered, not to focus in the mess of it all, in the chaos of it all. Whatever is triggering you, take it inward. Dissolve it in your heart, because it's going to dissolve with greater ease this year. And as you focus on anything that's coming up, and you focus on loving yourself, you are going to rise through this process. There's this energy of guaranteed success that I'm feeling from this year. And then what is blossoming is the 8 of Wands. So this is a year of a lot of movement. So it could kind of start out, things feel slow, and then things just start taking off. A lot of inspiration, excitement, things happening all over the place. We could be feeling confused. We could be feeling shown what's next and wanting to start a lot of new projects. So ultimately, this is a very positive year, even if it looks scary in a lot of ways. So I just really want to put that forth. And the message, from the universe, the overall message that wants to come through is the 6 of Swords. So we are heading towards healing. We are heading towards a better reality. We're completing, maybe some of the things that haven't been pretty, haven't felt good, have been painful, have been hidden. But we're moving someplace better, someplace with more light, more passion, more inspiration, more nourishment, more love, more compassion. So this is a big year of excitement, of activation. I'm truly getting with that 8 of Wands. A lot of electricity, a lot of light body activations, a lot of kundalini rising and coming out the top of your head, feeling this completion of it if you've been in that process. And then as the underlying energy, hidden influence for the year, I have the King of Wands, and this fits perfectly with what I was feeling. We are being initiated into our sovereignty this year. Completing, for many of us who have, really started the inner work at a deeper level in the last 1 year cycle, we are completing that. And anything left, it could come up strongly, but you're guaranteed to dissolve it and heal as long as you stay focused. As long as you stay focused on yourself, focused on what's highest aligned. If you start getting more and more access to the holographic realities, as you see that, focusing on that, letting go of focusing on everything that's been in the dark forever, seeing it, processing it, letting it go. And stepping into sovereignty, because next year, 2026, is a year of, even though this year we're starting the new beginnings, 2026 is an entire new cycle. So we're venturing into that new cycle this year and being shown a lot about what it's going to look like, and we're getting some of the beginning seeds of it. But this is a year of activation. This is a year of culmination. This is a year of completion. This is a year of harvest. This is a year of things coming together, and that doesn't always look like it's happening. And to remember that this year we are moving towards resolution, unification, heart-centeredness, no matter how things look. So let's see what we have from these fortune cards as the final little messages for the year. So we have travel. Long distance communication will open up your life. Exciting experiences for singles and career advancement for others. That's beautiful. So with this, I'm getting a lot who haven't met their life partner. This comes through a lot. This could be the year of receiving. A lot of people have been focused on calling in divine unions, for years now. And this could really be that year of being ready for that, of receiving it. And the same goes for career, for life purpose, for where you're being called next. Twists and turns, carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. So yeah, I was feeling this with that take a breather, this 8 of Wands, what's blossoming, this trigger. there's a lot that's going to unfold this year. A lot of disclosure, a lot of new things being implicated, a lot of, we thought things were going one way and then they take a veer. A lot going on. So that's where this message about, take a breather is very important. Nourishment, it's very important, because things can come out of the blue. You're moving along in one way and then things shift completely. So it can also be very much for the positive. If you're in a lower feeling reality, something can come in like that. So really stay focused, stay as positive as you can, because there are big changes coming in this year. I have friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. And I have love life. Affairs of the heart could cause future problems, but take heart, as difficult situations will be resolved by a good decision this week. So we have to take that with a grain of salt. What I'm feeling with this is, I was kind of feeling this with, I was feeling it somewhere. I'm not sure where, but like I was getting this from something about soul families coming together, more and more and more unification, soul families coming together. So I'm feeling many important friendships. This is both ways though. This is calling in those that are going to be with you for the next chapter, and also completing some that the energy has completed itself. So I'm feeling, realignment of soul family, greater integration coming in. And again, many I do feel are going to be calling in their life partner if they haven't yet, if this is something that they've been working on calling. And many, if you've been having tense relationships with people in your life, I feel like this could be the year of some major resolutions coming in and greater clarity about like what we have been going through. Because ever since 2012, it's been a whirlwind. I mean, our whole lives. But it's been a whirlwind, and this is a year where we're finally going to start getting some more clarity through all the twists and turns. So I hope that this reading, finds you well, provides you any sort of guidance, inspiration, excitement for the year ahead. And let me know if you have any interest in me doing a pick-a-pile for the year 2025. I may do that. So I'm sending you so much love this year and beyond.